I'm blind, thinking I can see through this and see what's behind. Got no way to prove it, so maybe I'm lying. I'm only human after all. I'm only human after all. Don't put your blame on me. Don't put your blame on me. If you look in the mirror, what do you see? Do you see it clearer, or are you deceived? It's what you believe. 'Cause I'm only human after all. And you're only human after all. Don't put your blame on me. Don't put your blame on me. Some people got a real problem. Some people not in love. Some people think I can solve them. Lord heavens above. I'm only human after all. I'm only human after all. Don't put the blame on me. Don't put the blame on me. Don't ask my opinion, don't ask me to lie. And beg for forgiveness for making you cry. For making you cry. 'Cause I'm only human after all. I'm only human after all. Don't put your blame on me. Don't put the blame on me. Oh, some people got a real problem. Some people not love. Some people think I can solve them. Lord heavens above. I'm only human after all. I'm only human after all. Don't put the blame on me. Don't put the blame on me. I'm only human, face to face. I'm only human, all it takes to put the blame on me. Don't put the blame on me. I know from being over fire.
Hello? Hello, everyone? Hello? Let me just double check, make sure the audio is not. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me scream? Can you guys hear the stream on my phone?
We just double check, make sure the audio.
You can hear my voice. Okay, cool. Hello?
You guys hear me scream?
Nope. Wait, no. Okay, hello? 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 I said hello like 8 times, Jesus. Okay. It's been a second since I've streamed, in case that was not, like, a blatantly obvious. I don't know why, but the chat is, like, super delayed on the stream starting soon screen for, like, no reason. Wavix is better than space, let's go. Okay, see, that's the thing. The fact that that statement isn't factually incorrect... Well, okay, it kind of is, because I think he's been proven to legitimately have beaten Wasareta. But my end goal for the game is to beat Yatagrasu, so at some point, I probably will be better than him. Which is so fucking funny to me. Oh yeah, see now it's updating. Now it's updating. Thanks, Streamlabs. Jesus, okay. Hello. I wanted to stream today because I haven't been able to get an upload out on a Friday for a while, and I feel bad not doing anything on a Friday because it's kind of like a tradition for me to like upload or do something on a Friday, but I haven't done so recently, especially recently since like I wanted to make a video today, but then the SpaceUK thing happened, and I decided to just upload then, and I don't want to upload today. I just, because I gotta manage my time. I'm still going to school, bro. Also, if I occasionally mention that there's a shit ton of ants in my room, there are a shit ton of ants in my room. The reason why is because I have a trash can next to my desk, and throughout the entire winter, I can get away with just like throwing soda cans in there and stuff. And nothing bad will happen. But as soon as it starts warming up, and I forget this like every year, they just come for me. They come for me in my sleep, and they grab everything. Luckily, they don't like get in my bed or anything, because I'm not fucking drinking soda in bed or some shit. I'm not that much of a degenerate. But yeah, so there's just like a bunch of them on the floor. If I had a face cam, I would like show you guys them, and just you guys can wave or some shit. I don't know. But yeah, you should get ant killing powder. See, that's the thing, we have some, but it has like a scent, and I don't want to have my room smell like death. Have you had sleep paralysis? No. And I'm glad I haven't. I've thought about trying lucid dreaming, but that's like the one thing that's like not great about all of that. We're getting the Wii music. But yeah. So yeah, welcome to the stream. We can talk about SpaceUK a bit, but I don't want to, like, have the whole stream just be dedicated to, like, SpaceUK shit. Because, like, you know, other stuff happens. You sleepwalk often? I usually sleepwalk when I'm stressed. So these days, not as much. Because I've, like, kind of reached the point where I don't really give a shit anymore about a lot of stuff. So I'm just, like, depressed, basically. Let's go. I was just making a reference to your stream title. Oh, yeah, no, don't worry. I'm not mad at anyone for making references to SpaceUK. Like I said, we can talk about SpaceUK this stream. That is fine. I mean, obviously we're going to. But I'm not. That's not the only thing I want to talk about. I got like a story time and stuff. You know, we'll just chill. What's your worst nightmare? My worst nightmare in terms of like fears is being like everyone just abandoning me forever and just being completely alone. That's my worst nightmare. In terms of the worst nightmare I've actually had, in terms of actual nightmares, there's this one I had in like 3rd grade that I will not describe currently because I'm like 90% sure it will get the stream demonetized. Fun fact, my Dueling with Wavix stream from last December got removed and almost got my channel strike. Like, it got a channel warning, basically, which is, like, the only thing keeping me. It's, like, the one rung below a fucking strike. And YouTube was like, we're removing this because of nude content. And I was like, are you kidding me? It's a Geometry Dash stream. There's zero... I went back through it too. Okay, did I, like, open Owo by Right Twist or something? No! It's completely safe. And they just removed it and, like, got super mad at me. And I was like, bro, calm down. It's ridiculous. Proves my point more that Wasseretta is a downfall in any player's completions. Honestly, I'm never gonna... Just so you know, just to, like, make you guys feel a little better, don't worry, I'm never gonna beat Wasseretta. Because I can't click fast. That's why. Don't tell anyone I said that. People, for some reason, make fun of me for not being able to do any of that. 10k Q&A when? Maybe this weekend. But that's, like, totally something that I would say, and then just, like, not do it. I'll try to get it out as soon as possible. I was gonna get it out, like, a month ago. But, like, IRL stuff has been coming up more recently. It's been seriously demotivating to upload. Yes, I did do your dad. Yeah, YouTube has the worst moderation sometimes. I don't know as much about TikTok and their moderation. I would assume it's not great either. What's up, Yane? Or what's up, Yane? What's wrong with me? What's up, Wayne? It's because it says Wayne. Yeah, that's what messed me up. Okay, so the other day I got a 7 attempt practice. I think it was like a 6 or a 7 attempt practice round of Bloodbath. I made a community post about it and everything. And I felt so proud of that that I had a good night's sleep, which is pretty rare for me. So it did great. About to get your stupidest videos, your most viewed vid again. Probably not. We'll see. I really hope it does, because that's like that's probably one of my favorite videos I've ever made, because it was... I mean, it's not my most... That's not... Okay, it's hard to explain. It's my favorite. It's one of my favorites, but it's not one I'm the most proud of. Well, the ones I'm the most proud of are the ones I put the most effort into, and then the ones that are my favorites are just the ones that I personally enjoy watching, which happen to usually be the funnier ones. I did see the new top 2 WILL, scary. I'm impressed that Gthom managed to even make something that ridiculously hard without spam at all, and just simply... in only 1.2 objects. It's very impressive, although it is literally like 57 seconds long, which I think is really funny. Thoughts on Star Wars? Star Wars is awesome. Disney Star Wars is not great, except Mandalorian is pretty good. But I hate the sequels. And what I hate even more is a lot of the backlash I've seen on the sequels. They'll say something incredibly based, like Rey is a boring character, and then they'll follow it up with men better, and I'm like... the fuck? Like, there's just so much, like, alt-right shit about the, like, well, yeah, I don't know why, but there's, like, 7 attempt practice around my ass. But there's like so much like politically charged criticism of the sequels just because it has diversity, and I'm like, bro, calm down. The reason why it's bad is because it has bad writing, not because of the diversity. Okay, get your fucking facts straight. Come on. But yeah, the Walton Nick XD video was a masterpiece. See, that's one of the ones I really liked watching. Like it's very rare where I'll like, I shouldn't say very, very rare, but it's like, cause of course I always watch my videos before I post them. Like I'll test them. That's what I like to call it. It's like, I'll just like test to make sure nothing's wrong, or I don't accidentally like I'll low-key get anxious that I accidentally, like, halfway through the video just say, fuck A on Air, fuck Nepesta, fuck Technical, fuck everyone. And then just, like, move on. Like, you know, like, when you send an email to your teacher or something, and you reread it, like, 8 times? I do that before uploading. And, like, but, like, other than that, I don't usually watch my videos afterwards. The Nick XD Walta one, I actually have gone back and just watched that because it's just funny. It's also funny to remember that Nick XD got so mad at me for, okay, that's it. I'm closing my window. Or not closing my window. I'm closing the blinds, because I can't fucking see Michigan's part with, like, any natural light. This thing's... I was gonna say blacker than... And then I wasn't sure where I was going with that, so just pretend I never said that. Okay. But yeah, whoopsies. Also, I'm not playing very well at all today. So that's fun. Good job. Good job, Wavix. You've done a great job. Done a great job saying that you're better than SpaceUK, even though he technically beat Wasu. And then you can't get past 30% on Michigan's part in practice mode. Good job. Can you just tell you the greatest self-esteem? Blacker than what, Wavix? Your future? I don't know. Blacker than... it's really hard to finish that joke without getting cancelled. No, he didn't beat Wasu, he hacked that too. Let's go! I mean, oh no, so sad. Yeah. Listen, okay, jokes aside though, the whole situation is unironically the... Quack. I would consider it the biggest hacking scandal in the game's history. The only one that measures up even slightly is Cyclic, and the reason I think this one has more weight is because of the sheer number of levels that were hacked by SpaceUK. The sheer number, and for how long he got away. Because with Cyclic, it was a lot of the top demons, and it might end up... Well, only time can tell how much influence over the game that SpaceUK's explosive will have. But he claimed to beat the entire top 75. If I remember correctly, Cyclic didn't even get close to that number of, like, levels he claimed to have hacked. And if so, most of them were a lot. And also, I don't, like, okay, because also a lot of stuff that Cyclic did was reversed, and, like, even level, like, oh my god, I'm playing horrible today. Jesus Christ, it is a fucking cube part. It is a fucking cube part. Jeez. Sorry, I will resume my rant in a second once I gain a brain cell. Can I... Jesus Christ. Okay. Welcome to the stream. But yeah, I would consider this worse because of, like, the sheer number of levels that were hacked. This is a horrible start position. Yeah, that's my personal take on it. And also because Cyclic never really verified a top 1. I mean, I guess you could count Cataclysm. Yeah, actually, never mind. I rescind that 1 point. Because that's... And boom. Suddenly, I'm just consistent. We love this level. Super Noob, thank you for subscribing. SpaceUK was a hijacker, bro. If his hardest is Layak, then I would consider myself a better player. Because isn't Layak like technically an insane demon? I know a lot of people. I think it's in the same category as levels like Thanatophobia and like kinda like Accu, that are considered. That like a lot of people argue whether they're extremes or an insane demon. The most trivial of which I think is Thana, which I don't have an opinion on Thana. I at first thought it was an extreme, but it's also just got really learny gameplay, and I hate learny gameplay, so I thought I was biased, and now I've just accepted I don't have an opinion on it because I haven't beaten the level. Getting Arby's for dinner? You're like 1 in a million. I don't fucking know anyone who goes to Arby's. The only valid reason to go to Arby's is to suck dick in its parking lot at like 3 a.m. That's the only reason I've ever gone to Arby's. I mean, that's the only reason anyone has ever gone to Arby's. Not me specifically. Jesus Christ. What are your thoughts on Penguinzio reacting to the SpaceUK Exposed video? I think it was really interesting, because, okay, first off, seeing Critical react to anything in the GD community is awesome. But, especially because he went to my channel page. I don't know if you guys have seen this, but the man went to my channel page. I went to go eat dinner, and then when I returned to my computer, I had like 30 Discord notifications, and I was like, yo, what's going on? There's a bunch of people DMing me that Moist fucking Critical almost, well, he watched like a millisecond one of my videos and then just went off to go watch the Vortrox one. But he stayed at my channel page while texting for like 5 minutes. It was... I've officially made it as a YouTuber. That's like peak existence. It's pretty cool. I'm very grateful for that. It was really cool. Wavix milked SpaceUK hacking more than his left nut after NNN. See, here's the thing. I've made 2 videos on it, and I've consciously decided to not make a third. Think of it like that, instead of the fact that I consciously decided to make a video twice. I also don't understand why people have a problem with that necessarily. Okay, if I made another one, like today or something, like if I made a third video on it, quack, I would understand. Because it's like, okay, we get it, SpaceUK hacked, you don't need to make like a billion videos on it. But I've made 2 videos that are very distinctly different on the same subject, and they both are trying to make light of the situation in very, very different ways. The first one I made is completely just a joke. It's just trying to get a laugh out of such a horrible situation. And then on the flip side, you have the actual serious video that I made, which was more important in my opinion, because it's argumentative. It's meant to sort of explain why I see this as a big deal and why we shouldn't forgive SpaceUK immediately, because it is unbelievable how many people still are just riding his fucking meat to this day. Yeah? Hi. I'm streaming. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, what's up?
I got you shorts in case you want.
Oh, okay.
Steaks tonight.
Cool. Alright, bye.
Steaks.
Yeah, steaks is fine. Okay. Dad Vix. Dad reveal. Yeah, that's gonna be an interesting dinner conversation. Why were you talking about riding a meat on your stream, Isaiah? And I'd just be like, we were thinking of ordinary food items as methods of transportation and nothing else. Anyways, but there's still people who are like, oh, well, he like had a good influence over the community, and it just makes me mad, dude. Yeah, steak for dinner. I know it's an absolute W. Yeah, you think what, Sam Phobos has the meats because he's going to Arby's? No, I have the real meats. I have the better shit. But yeah, it's ridiculous how people are still like trying to minimize what he's done because they're fucking 9 years old and like do not have a concept of bad people. So yeah, it's I don't think SpaceUK is a good person. Like, I know some people have said like, oh well, he's like, you know, like he's like a nice enough person. You realize for 3 years he socially manipulated an entire community of children, and then and like people are like, oh well, he confessed. No, he didn't. He didn't actually confess. The only thing he confessed to was stuff after the top 75. Okay, and I say this in my video too. It is quite literally a cover up, because he's trying to basically be like, okay, guys, I admit it. I did hack for a little bit, and I'm sorry, but it was just a little bit. I swear. And then as soon as people started looking into it a little bit more, he deleted everything. And even though he's technically made an apology, that doesn't help at all, in my opinion. Because, yeah, okay, so what? He might give back the money, which, by the way, I don't think he actually is going to. He might. I hope he proves me wrong. I hope he gives back the money. But he's literally just proven that he's a pathological liar. I genuinely think he's a sociopath. Because you realize, like, he's never actually, like, if he hadn't gotten caught, he probably could have gotten away with it for a lot longer. People compare this to things like the Xander situation with Zodiac, or like Cyclic. For both of them, it was weighing on their mind. Well, mostly, I don't know, not really as much with Cyclic, but for Xander, it was weighing on his mind that he was lying to everyone, and he confessed after like 3 months. 3 years? And you don't confess even once? And the one time you do, it's like literally just a cover-up to like maximize the amount of time you can just not be caught? It's ridiculous. And then there's people out here saying, oh, well, it was just for the lulz. It's ridiculous. And then don't get me started on the people who say it's not a big deal and then make fun of people for thinking that it's a big deal. Like, I've gotten several comments, and I like you guys know this, I try to heart every comment. Unless you say something like ridiculously stupid. So if I don't heart your comment, that either means you edited it, it got lost in a sea of comments. Like basically there's a 1 in 3 chance if I didn't heart your comment that you said something really fucking stupid. And I just didn't feel like answering. Because I didn't want to deal with, like, room temperature IQ. And I got a ton of comments that were just like, bro, chill out, it's a $2 cube game.
Ooh, I wonder what this does. Oh, I'm gay now.
Oh, it's the donation sound. Thank you for the $5.55, very specific. Like that. Why? I literally cannot read the message. Hold on, let me pull up Streamlabs because it's not. SpaceUK is a poopy. Indeed. Yeah, W Paco. Well, okay. There's just a ton of people who are like, in my comments of a video that is explaining why this is a big deal. By the way, just why we shouldn't forgive SpaceUK. Who are saying it's not a big deal because it's just a video game, bruh. And the reason why that makes me so mad is because it's extremely ignorant to the people who put so much of their time and effort into working towards something that was ripped away from them by a cheater. Completely ripped away from them, and there's not really, like, no amount of money that you can give back is going to make up for that. Like, for example, I forgot his name, which, by the way, is just a testament to how much Ascension was stolen from him, right? Like, the top player who was top player, if someone can remember their name, they have like a furry profile picture, who was top right before SpaceUK, probably would have been top player for a lot longer if it weren't for SpaceUK surpassing them illegitimately.
Ooh, I wonder what this does. Oh,
hey, thank you for the dono. What's up? I will read the message in a second when it like pops through. Sorry, chat's like super delayed on my end for some reason. But oh my goodness, it makes me so mad because
Ooh, I wonder what this does.
oh my god,
I'm gay now.
you guys are awesome, dude. I got paid and bought chalky milk. Nice. That's a W. No, it's scary. I know you have a furry PFP. But yeah, I don't know. I get those comments. I don't even know how to respond, dude. Cause it's. Okay. Let me take the time to explain. Let's pause the attempt. I've already had the attempt paused, dude. But okay. Okay. Let me calm down for a second. Okay. The argument that this isn't a big deal because it's a $2 cube game is flawed because it's quite literally about it. Like, at this point, it becomes more about recognition for your accomplishments, and it just comes down to people deeply caring about a community. There's the Geometry community, it can suck sometimes, okay? I, of all people, know that as an opinions YouTuber. I get a lot of shit for just having opinions. I mean, I get a lot of, like, valid criticism, and I always strive to be better, but I also just get a bunch of bullshit that's like, oh, you don't like Avernus? Well, then kill yourself. I'm like, fuck you. So, yeah, this community can be rough sometimes, but this community is very important to me. I wouldn't be making videos for Geometry Dash if I didn't care about this community. And to see someone like SpaceUK come in here and just disrespect everyone, rip so much attention and so like that so much well-deserved attention to like mind-breaking accomplishments from people who actually deserved it, and then just act like it's a joke, pisses me off so badly, because it's like this isn't a victimless thing. This isn't a victimless incident. There's like,
Ooh, I wonder what this does.
thank you so much for the
I'm
donos,
gay now.
guys. Walter White is ballin' in the GIF. Yeah. Oh, yeah, absolutely. If you don't think it's a big deal, if this doesn't personally irk you in any way, that's fine. Like I've always said, everyone can have their own opinion, but don't make fun of other people for caring about a community that has given back to them. Like, it's... Oh my god, it is so frustrating. And it really pisses me off. Like, there's very few things in this community that truly piss me off. Like, a lot of stuff that I get mad about in my videos is every day. Like, oh, this video, or this level sucks, this level is great, I think this level's unoriginal, this was made for attention in my opinion, I don't like this. Okay, that's just personal level review stuff, it's not a big deal. Like, 99.9% of the hosts of the levels of levels that I've negatively reviewed are people that I would, like, be probably friends with. Like, I'd be chill with them. Like, I don't care. Like, even the host of Aquamarine, we've talked over Discord. He's a chill dude. But there's very few people in the community that I genuinely despise. And, like, the only way to get there, short of, like, touching children, is to do something like SpaceUK. It's sad, it's frustrating, and I hate that people aren't taking this, like, some people are just, like, taking this as a joke. Because, while it's perfectly fine to, like, laugh at horrible, like, dumb stuff like this that happens, or I shouldn't say horrible situations, but, like, frustrating situations like this, like, yeah, it's great to make humor out of that. Humor is like a defense mechanism. But that doesn't make what SpaceUK did funny. You can make jokes based off of that, but you can't say that SpaceUK is funny for lying to an entire community for 3 years. And you can't say that other people are stupid for caring about this, because it genuinely did affect people. It's frustrating. Sorry that I went on a rant when, like, all the donos came through. Thank you guys all so much for donating. It's truly, thank you. I don't even know what else to say. Like, it's very humbling. But yes, it's just frustrating. Alright. I've also seen a lot of other community members react to this. Bigger community members like, Nepesta and Aeon Air. And I'm glad that all of the other, like, really big people in the community that I respect, like, I have a lot of respect for Nepesta and Aeon Air. And they're both saying pretty similar stuff. And I'm just glad that a lot of people are taking this seriously, because there's still a decent number of people who aren't, and it's, again, you can have your own interpretation and opinion of everything, but it's like, you can't just attack people for caring about this, man. Like, it's whatever. Okay, so that's out of my system. It's frustrating. That's been, like, weighing on my mind for a bit. But yeah. So that's why I made 2 videos on it, because I was like, it was really frustrating to see that, especially when I've had personal interactions with people who were heavily affected by that. By SpaceUK. So, yeah. Wavix is a top 1 player. I mean, you could say I'm better than SpaceUK. I wouldn't call myself a top 1 player. What are your thoughts on Riot's Eternal video? I wouldn't say anything concrete yet, because we haven't seen, like, the level at all. I'll talk about that in a second. I did not see what you said, Scary, by the way. Yeah, there's a lot of people watching. Thank you guys for showing up. Yeah, this is more than normal viewership on most of my streams. So, like, genuinely literally just thank you for being here. This is awesome. But yeah. SpaceUK really decided to be the ultimate cheater. Yeah.
Oh, I'm gay now.
Wavix, we should totally need to VC and stream together right now. Not right now, because I actually want to see if I can do some decent progress on this level. I should probably go onto my practice copy. Let's see. Thank you so much for subscribing. You and I both criticize top ones, so you can relate to this. We might not like a level, but we appreciate how much skill it takes to beat the level and should be rewarded for beating it. Absolutely. Yeah. Hold on, what's like a level that I rip on a lot, that I've ripped on a lot for quite some time has been Abyss of Darkness. Everyone's been ripping on Abyss of Darkness for like the past year. But I still heavily respect people who put effort into that level. I'd say I'd even respect you more if you put effort into beating a bad level like Abyss of Darkness as opposed to like Kayuki, because I can tell like it's probably going to be a lot less enjoyable for you. Which, by the way, that's not to minimize people who like beat Kayuki or something. That's still incredibly difficult and worthy of respect. But yeah, absolutely. Buy chocolate milk with the money I donated. I have already bought some chocolate milk this month, so I guess technically speaking, I kind of have, but I'd be fine with that. I should go get some more chocolate milk. I'd be down with that. Yeah, we've barely even seen Eternal. I haven't made any concrete opinions on it yet, because my first reaction was like, oh my god, dude, not again. Because I was like, okay, Tartarus was cool, Acheron was okay, but like, you cannot make a third one. But I started to realize like, hey, I haven't seen the level yet, it could be cool. I don't know. I don't like Acheron's gameplay, because I just didn't understand why it had to be top 1. And I think the way Zoink buffed it made it a lot less enjoyable. From what I've seen with people like, or like victors like Doggy, who's the first victor, he said it was not enjoyable at all. Obviously stuff that's that hard is not going to be enjoyable, but I just don't like the way that Zoink buffs his verifications. Overall, it's not horrible, it's just not very interesting. And I'm just worried that Eternal's going to end up being like the same thing. My personal hope for the level is that it'll be XL, because it's called Eternal. And I think it would be a missed opportunity if it was around a minute long, just like Acheron. But yeah, basically, in summary, I just hope it's interesting. Bro. Of course I did that. Of course I did that. Like, what else would I do? Beat the run? No. Die triple. Have you considered beating Diligence? It's an easy extreme. Not too hard once you learn it. Super fun and well decorated. Is that one of the parts of Ocular Miracle? Because if so, no. Because there's no way my computer could run that. We need more XL list levels. I think, because people will make the argument that, like, oh, everything in the top 50 has to be bad. And I'm like, or like, well, usually, like, actually, no, that's a bit of an unintentional straw man. It's more like top 20. Everyone's like, oh yeah, the top 20 sucks. I think if you make a level a lot long, like Ascension to Heaven, I think is going to end up being more enjoyable, because the raw difficulty of each part is not going to be as bad. It also makes it more accessible to people who aren't, like, crazy, I was about to say crazy British kids, but there's not enough British top players to say that anymore. Than a bunch of crazy whitewashed icon kids. I don't know. Yeah, in terms of Acheron, I've played every version. I can say that One Alpha Helix's version is likely top 1 compared to other top levels, and is honestly the most fun version ever. I mean, yeah, I also feel bad for One Alpha Helix, because I don't think he's beaten Acheron yet, like the Zoinks version. And he put a lot of effort into that, so it's a bit rough. But that's why Zodiac was a good top 1. Yeah. Oh yeah, I remember Ice Cave made a community post that was like, what was it like? It was kind of funny, but also I was like, okay, calm down. I think he said it was like, oh yeah, SpaceUK, blah blah blah, and then he's like, anyways, new best hacked top 1, and I was like, okay, that's a little bit. I don't know. Some people like Zodiac more. Just saying. So it was funny, but I was like, debatable. I don't know. I personally like Zodiac more than Slaughterhouse, but that's not to say that like Slaughterhouse is really bad. Like, I've made my issues with Slaughterhouse known before, but I haven't, like, I don't hate the level. Like, just because just because I criticize a level on my channel doesn't mean I hate it. It's kind of like Avernus. Like, I give Avernus like a 3 out of 10, which I know sounds really bad, but if 5 out of 10 is an average, that doesn't mean I absolutely despise it.
Ooh, I wonder what this does. Oh, I'm gay now.
Oh. I remember when you said about how space played since 2020 and being way better than all the people that had like 7 years in the game. I know.
Ooh,
a lot of people said that.
Does. Oh, I'm gay now.
Yeah.
Huh.
Just something. Majestic XDSS, thank you for the $1. Any tips for the Totu ship? I fluked it. I'm one of the very rare cases where I pretty much fluked it. So, you know the controversial Yatagrasu update that removes almost all the swag routes? I botted it and found a bot only skip that skips like 80% of the level. I'm gonna upload it as a joke. Oh, that's awesome. I don't know how I feel about the update. I don't know much about the situation. Like, I don't know enough about the situation to like give a concrete opinion on it. But given that Yatagrasu is my end goal for the game, I am actually okay. Does it fix that one part right before the swing copter? Because if it does, I'm gonna be so mad. I was gonna rely so heavily on that skip. But yeah, that's too bad. Do I want head? Well, yeah, but not from you. Fuck you. Let's see. Okay, I honestly hate playing this level. If this wasn't apparent, because I've technically been working on this level on and off since like July. So yeah, in case it wasn't obvious, I do not like this level. Bro. No, yeah, it says no homo every time. Jack Harlow sounds like he says no homo when you're going from 4 to 2. See? Which is really funny because this is an Industry Baby mashup. This is when Jack Harlow showed up in a Lil Nas X music video, which are notorious for being like very, very gay new music videos. Jack Harlow is straight, unfortunately. Thoughts on getting 96... Wait, hold on. 1 second. Thoughts on me getting a 96% accuracy run on Eternal Night and then the game immediately crashed at the last click. That is the most Yo Friday gamer I've ever heard anyone say. That's the most Yo Friday gamer statement I've ever heard anyone say. But assuming that that's not a complete and utter lie, that's really funny. What is your song? It's a mashup between Industry Baby by Lil Nas X and obviously At the Speed of Light. Go at 99.99. Yeah. It's a decent run. I'm just doing some practice here before... okay, let's be real. I'm only practicing from here so I don't have to practice from Michigan. Because practicing from Michigan is very valuable practice. Because Michigan sucks. I'm not afraid to say that. I feel like people do not criticize specific parts of this level well enough. Especially Michigan since he's, you know, dead. And I'm not afraid to say it. I hate Michigan's part in this level. Absolutely. It's disgusting. I hate it. I wish it was replaced. It's so bad in every way. Separate art from artist, though. Are there any levels you do truly despise? Levels that I despise. I don't like Riot's Demise. Like, that's one of the levels I reviewed negatively that I actually do despise. Same thing with Aquamarine. So, I think that's somewhat predictable. I absolutely despise, this, oh man, this is gonna piss some people off. Okay. I'll just say it. I don't like Accu. I really don't. I hate it. I hate the gameplay. I don't think the decoration is anything special. I understand it's a really good benchmark to introduce you to Extreme Demons, but it's just not for me. Cancel me if you want. Oh, also, Square Adventure from the fucking Mac Packs. Worst level I've ever played. Sam the Person, thank you for $2. Never learned Tartarus, worst mistake of my life. Okay. I probably won't. There's no way I'll get that good at the game. What do you think is harder, Jawbreaker or 9 Circles? 9 Circles. The reason I say that is because unless you're like really good at controlling your nerves, the last cube part is like almost a guaranteed death. And also there's worse choke points in it. For the record, I beat Jawbreaker before I beat 9 Circles. So Jawbreaker should have felt harder to me. It did not. Demon Pack 11 sucks. Dude, all of the Demon Packs suck. All of the map packs suck. Except for like the Alpha Pack. That's like the only pack that doesn't suck ass. And it's because all the levels are like auto. So, yeah. Yeah, this is a little bit like a derusting stream at this point, because like, it's been a hot minute since I played this. Alright, well, might as well practice Michigan now, because it's just bad. I like the map packs. They have a lot of bad levels, but they have a few good ones. I guess so. Map packs should actually burn. Yeah, it's not fun. I remember thinking for a stream content idea that I could beat every map pack. And I've wondered if I should beat every demon pack. I wouldn't beat every map pack. That sounds like too big of a commitment. Maybe I'll just start with like beating one demon pack or something. And then if that is too painful, then I won't go through with it. But maybe this summer I'll beat every demon pack, because I've thought about it and I think it would be really interesting. Quack. But I still hesitate, because I'm like, that's going to be painful. It'll make great content. You guys will love it. I'm sure you guys will love watching me suffer. But yeah. So I might just never. We'll see. We'll see. It's an idea. It's definitely an idea. Oh my god, I can't believe I gotta listen to fucking Jack Harlow say a handprint on her ass cheek at the beginning of every fucking run. It's my fault for using this mashup. Why you use mashup? Exactly, I have no idea. Like, Industry Baby is a really good song. So I thought, oh, good song, good motivation for the level. I don't like this. I don't like... I actually don't really like the mashup anymore. I might switch it to something else. Not this stream, though. Stop spamming. You're better than that, come on. Mute the music. How about this? I'll turn it down. Much better. But yeah. It's not fun, by the way. And if anyone is thinking about beating Bloodbath, don't do it. Correct. Like, I know it's a benchmark demon, like, it's really historical and everything, so don't beat it as new hardest, though. That's what I'm doing. This is kind of a jump from Cataclysm. Don't do this. I'm, like, literally telling you, do not do this. It's not worth it. My hardest is back on track 3x. Oh my god. Come on, you literally did that for the back on track jokes. There's no way you did that for any other reason. Quack. I pride myself on, like, never making back on track jokes. It's just not fun. I don't like it. I have 7,000 attempts in Bloodbath. Jump from Supersonic. Dude, don't. Beat something else. Literally anything else. Don't do it. Don't do it. Do you cry yourself to sleep? I have before. Like, a lot. But, like, right now, I don't really. I'm actually probably, like, super grumpy when I go to sleep because I'm, like, tired. Correct. I'm like a whiny bitch when I'm tired. Although, whenever I'm feeling pissed off, like, and like a whiny bitch, I try to be at least, like, kind of funny. So that it's, like... So it's, like, less annoying. Have you ever suffered emotional damage? Of course I have. Tons of it. How did I swear I held down for that. Bro. Quack. It's also really interesting to, like, realize how much SpaceUK made, SpaceUK would make jokes about himself hacking. And, like, looking back, that makes me really mad. Bro, come on. You're the reason I beat Windy Landscape as a jump from 9 circles as my only hard demon. Respect, okay, by the way, respect to mobile players. Respect to you for being a mobile player, first off. Because 9 circles is the hardest thing I've done on mobile. Jawbreaker 9 circles, but... Oh yeah, and Future Fuck 99%, which I would consider in and of itself an insane demon. But yeah, I honestly do not, that's really heartwarming to hear, by the way, that, like, I inspired you to do that, but also, Windy Landscape, hot take, I understand why it's so appealing, but, like, for some reason it just doesn't click with me. I don't know. It's weird. Same thing with, like, Accu. Accu more extreme, though, because I don't hate Windy Landscape's deco. I have 94 on Future Funk. It's painful, but not an insane. I would consider it an insane demon, dude. Maybe that's just because I suck at long levels. That might be a personal skill set thing, but I would consider it like an easy end, like a low end insane demon. I don't know. Maybe it's just because I hate the level. But I just think it's like... You really want me to do, like, a crazy buggy duel halfway through a 4-minute level? I don't think so. Quack. I think that carries the difficulty. Or, like, dumb stuff like that. Just having hard parts, like, 3 minutes into a level. It's ridiculous. Wait, what will you do after Bloodbath? So, again, like I said, Yatagrassi is my end goal for the game. There are other extremes I want to do. I probably will end up doing Aftermath just to get the trilogy out of the way. Since I beat Cataclysm. Blade of Justice has been one on my list for a while. I do want to do some more modern extremes that aren't like 1.9, 2.0 era. I just don't know which ones to do. Maybe Cytokinesis when that releases, because that's a really cool level. Whenever AP Team gets around to releasing Blood Swamps, I do want to beat Blood Swamps. AP Team gets a lot of hate for stuff like Sonic Wave Infinity, but I think their newer stuff is really cool. Try Allegiance. I've thought about it, I'm not going to do Allegiance. Because if I'm beating an extreme that's not a new hardest, I would like it to be enjoyable, and I don't think I'm going to find Allegiance enjoyable. Like, the only reason I would beat an extreme that's not enjoyable is either because it's a historical level that I've always wanted to beat, or it's a verification. And even then, I probably wouldn't be verifying Quack. I would probably not just let the verification beat me and, like, not make the level fun. Unless it was, like, irredeemable, which in that case, why would I be verifying it? If Scary's still in chat, he's going to mention Wavix and Thrope, which that's an outlier. We're not going to talk about that. I told you long ago. I should not sing. This is going to get clipped. Okay, not a bad run. It actually wasn't going to mention it. Oh, okay. Lost Existence? Maybe. Too late, already clipped it. Okay. Thank you for subscribing. I beat Allegiance as my first extreme. Please do not do it. Okay. Alright. I've like literally said I'm not going to. Alright, let's go from 0. Why not? Might as well. Is Lost Existence is extreme, right? Cosmic Cyclone is my favorite circles level, but in fairness, I don't think the level... but in fairness, I don't think it's the level I like. I think it's just Hydra. Oh. That's valid. I think Cosmic Cyclone's underrated as well. Like, basically everyone knows AP Team for Sonic Wave Infinity. I don't like Sonic Wave Infinity. I dislike it as much as the next guy, but I think they're overhated. Because their newer stuff, and, like, I know GD Twitter, if there's, like, anyone who's in relation to GD Twitter watching the stream right now, they're gonna fucking clip it and, like, post it and be like, Wavix is a dumbass. Like, I made one joke, not one joke, I made one passing comment in, like, I think a video about Limbo, about how, like, I basically referred to AP Team as, like, a really good creation team, by, like, saying they were kind of, like, the standard for a perfect level or something like that, and they, like, it lit Twitter on fire, and I was like, okay, well, yeah, if you are thinking that I'm referring to, like, Sonic Wave Infinity, yeah, okay, of course that's gonna be stupid, but I'm not referring to Sonic Wave Infinity, I'm referring to things like Blood Swamps, and, like, even the Apocalyptic Trilogy. I think those are really cool levels. But yeah. I made one 9/11 joke. I used to make a lot more 9/11 jokes in the day, they're just not funny anymore. And by in the day, I mean last summer. You know, to make myself sound like an old person. But yeah, I like 9/11 jokes used to be, like, they were kind of funny, but, like, the only reason they're funny is shock value, and once you've made, like, a certain number of them, it's just not funny anymore. So, yeah, now I just make jokes about Hitler. I shouldn't say that. I swear I don't. This is like the worst stream for GD Twitter. Why would you joke about 9/11, dude? That's messed up. Okay, because it's like a very outlandish, it's a very outlandish incident. I gotta be careful what I say, because I actually don't want to, like, disrespect it at all, but, like, again, it's about shock value. I'm in no way, like, if I make a dark joke, I'm in no way trying to disrespect the people who were unfortunately, like, claimed or killed by any incident. I'm just, it's literally just for shock. It's, like, literally just shock factor, which is what makes it such a lazy joke. That's why I don't make 9/11 jokes anymore. I mean, occasionally it might be funny to be like, I don't know, make a joke about, like, flying into a tower or something, but it's not going to be like a common thing, because it's just not fun. Like, if you guys watch Jay Schlatt, he used to make a few, like 9/11 jokes. I don't know if he still does. He just, like, watches TikToks now. But, like, it's like the same, it's like kind of the same thing, right? Like, that's kind of how dark humor works. It's taking a horrible situation and finding a way to bring something positive out of it. But it's also, like, just, sometimes it's just really lazy joking. Just shock value. It's the same thing as just, like, swearing to make it funny. Like, yeah, it can be funny, but it's also kind of lazy humor. Someone sent Jay Shot a Bin Laden shirt. See, that's funny, right? Because it's so outlandish. But there's also jokes like that like, people will make, and I'll be like, okay, that's... Now it's not... Like, now it's just not funny. Now it's just disrespectful. I don't know. Humor's subjective. How do you feel about the death of the Queen jokes? That's fucking funny. I mean, in all fairness, I'm not British. You can tell because I don't have a knife on me currently. I actually have a gun instead. America. But, so I don't know if it's, like, worse for British people when they see jokes about the Queen, but I think it's funny. They have gotten a bit old, though. It was a lot more funny when, like, the Queen had just died. Which, oh my god, that sounds so bad. That makes me sound like a horrible person. Whatever, who cares? Like, you're satirizing the people. Yeah, you're yeah, I guess satirizing? Yeah. Satiritizing? No, okay, I'm being satirical. with hitting the tower. I don't know how to pronounce that, Scary. Not the people dying. The Jump Rush Coin Towers meme is my example. Yeah. Right, you're basically making light of the sheer absurdity of the situation, not the actual people dying. Like, humor can also just be used as, like, a defense mechanism, right? Or, like, as a coping strategy. Like, my friends and I will make jokes about, okay, how do I say this without getting demonetized? The quiet kid having their final meltdown. If you're picking up what I'm putting down. Like, my friends and I will make jokes about that. More or less because it's, like, so horrible that a way to deal with it is just to, like, try to get a laugh out of it. I don't know. Bloodlust isn't top 1 anymore? No. Yeah, I'm gonna be trending on Twitter about an hour. Okay, you know what would be really funny? Is if someone from GD Twitter posts a clip of me saying that GD Twitter's gonna be mad at me, and be like, what does he think we are? Like, I don't know. Something ridiculous. Or maybe they'll even post me talking right now in this clip. And this is getting on levels of meta I don't even understand anymore. But, like, they're like, this is what Wavix endorses. 9/11 jokes and making fun of the community that supports him, or some dumb shit. It's like you supported me in the first place. I just said something you didn't like in one of my videos, and now you try to find any excuse you can to hate me. This is why it's probably bad that I get viewership on my streams, or I'm getting viewership on this stream, because I'll say something that's, like, slightly controversial and someone's gonna get mad about it. Let's see it. Let's see. If I do get... Yeah, who does he think we are, JD Twitter? Exactly. Twitter will post you saying about Hitler, though. That was a joke. I made a joke about me making Hitler jokes. I didn't even say that I make Hitler jokes. Like, I made a joke about making Hitler jokes. That's not even... Whatever. I mean, you realize I literally made an entire level that is somewhat of a Hitler joke. Silent Kanye West is partially a Hitler joke. I should probably stop saying the name, because this is definitely going to get me demonetized. But it's fine, who cares? The AdSense from this is not... You guys donated and stuff, it's fine. We're chilling. Run? Watch me die on the first triple. On God. What'd I tell you? Tim Hartwell just explains why I have 3 knives. Wavix saying that compilation. I'm not going to say it again. Good luck on old Bloodlust, bro. I have a friend that absolutely hated dark humor, so every time I made a joke about 9/11 or the Queen, I'd be yelled at. People have different tolerances for dark humor. Like, I understand if you just are... Like, if dark humor makes you uncomfortable, that's fine. Like, that's valid. If it's, like, a more egregious one, then, like, I get it. But you shouldn't restrict people from making dark humor jokes, unless it's, like, actually causing damage. Like, I'll see people make, offensive jokes about controversial political topics today. And I'm like... Okay, yeah, it's funny and all, but you realize a lot of the people who are laughing at that joke are laughing because they actually agree with the outlandish position that you just ironically supported, right? So it makes them feel validated in their extremist position. It's just... weird. I'm immune to from feeling bullied or offended. You think you are until you've gone to Twitter. Unless you've already been on Twitter, then you're just a god among men. I know how to make GD Twitter angry. Pineapple on pizza? I've said it 1,000 times, I'll say it again. I hate pineapple on pizza. I have actually tried it, and I don't like it. But if you like it, that's fine. However, if we're at a party and you order pineapple on pizza for everyone, I don't like you. You can enjoy it, but don't force it onto me, okay? I'm not eating pineapple on pizza. Sorry, I don't like it. Twitter makes me violently shake in pure anger and hatred. Yeah, okay, because, like, sometimes sometimes Twitter does make me super angry, but other times I'm just like, dumbass. I just kind of laugh at it and move on. Because I'm just like, because, okay, again, if it's not harming anyone, like, if someone just, like, okay, there's, like, a difference between if someone is, like, I think that Bloodlust is still top 1, and they're, like, unironic about it, or, I don't know, just think of, like, a dumb opinion like that, and you're just like, okay, you're stupid, whatever, we can move on, we can have a good laugh at it. Whatever, you can have your own opinion. And then there's stuff that's like, guys, SpaceUK is really funny for hacking. It's not a big deal. It's just a $2 cube game. And then the way I react to that is like the beginning of the stream when I like had a fucking mental breakdown. But yeah, what's your hardest? Cataclysm. My hardest before Cataclysm was 9 circles. It was a jump. Thank you, Cannonball MX something. I don't know. Thank you for subscribing. Someone makes a dark joke around people who find it. Wait, sorry. I should restart. I probably messed up. Okay. If someone makes a dark joke around people who find it funny, it shouldn't matter because it affects no one. Yeah, that's why I said there's a difference between making a dark joke between your friends, and then like for me, like for example, me making a dark joke on stream, right? Like I could make a dark joke about something controversial with like a close group of friends that I know are like not going to take it seriously. But like there's what, 120 something people watching this right now. Like there's like this, okay. I feel like as if you have a platform, there's a responsibility for you to not drive your viewers to do or say dumb stuff. And I try to take that seriously because I don't want people to say or do dumb stuff. So I don't say or do as much dumb stuff on stream. Or just like in videos and stuff. What's your most controversial opinion? You mean like ever or just within GD? Because ever, I don't know. I have some controversial opinions, but like, I don't know. They're like very random. In terms of GD, I don't really know. Maybe, in terms of the demon list, I feel like Abyss of Darkness should 100% be above Slaughterhouse. That's my personal opinion. But then again, I haven't really played much of either one of the levels, so I could be completely wrong. It's more just like a gut feeling. I guess my most controversial GD opinion is that I don't like Grief. Even with like the newer stuff, like Grenade of Tacos' part. I like Grenade of Tacos' part, obviously. It's really cool. I just still think it's really inconsistent in quality, and it kind of has the same effect as Avernus, although not as bad. Again, I have criticized it before, but I would not consider it a level that I despise. I just don't like it. I could see it making a comeback, though, because some of the newer parts are actually pretty decent, but I don't like very much of the old parts. Okay, you'd think it's not controversial, but I've gotten a lot of shit for not liking Grief, and the video I made on it was edited in such a way that it was, like, half serious, but, like, also not really. It was, like, half serious, half joke, and, like, it comes across as a lot more aggressive than, like, I originally intended, and I didn't think it was a big deal. But a lot of people did not like that. So I don't... Like, I think that, like, the way I presented the video is a bad move on my part, but I still stand by the opinion I don't like it. It's just a lot of people... People are very divided on the level. So I personally... I would consider that a more controversial opinion, because some people really like it and some people don't. It's perfectly fine to like the level. It's not a bad level. Like, it's not a... Like, in my opinion, it's not a good level, but I don't think it's horrible. It's also not out yet. Like, it's quite literally not done. And with some of the newer parts, I don't have a concrete opinion on it. I would just say, no matter what happens in the future, I don't think it's going to be great. For me, personally. Other people might like it, and that's great. It just might not jive with me, specifically. Although he does have some, why am I saying he? It. Grief is not a person. Grief has some good parts. It's got some bad parts, it's got some good parts. But, yeah. It's yeah. Silent Kanye has been interpreted by some people to be a rip on Grief because of the preview being in like mimicking the style of it, of like the Grief previews. That kind of pissed me off because I was like, dude, it's not just about Grief. That pissed me off. I don't think that was as that. I don't feel like that was warranted. But other stuff. Thank you so much for the 20-pound dono. That's the pound sign, right? I think that's the okay. Yeah, that's the pound sign. Of course, it's the pound sign. Okay, sorry. That was the most American thing I've ever seen. Yeah, that's pounds. The previews were ripping on Grief, but the whole level's making fun of all top ones. Well, I wasn't ripping on Grief. I was ripping on Grief's previews. I thought they were overdramatic, and I stand by that. I think they were a little bit overdramatic. By a little bit, I mean they were overdramatic. Like, obviously, Ice Cave is completely within his right to make a dramatic preview. Like, I mean, yeah, it's an edgy level. That's great. But, like, I'm not the first person to, like, make, like, mimic it. Bro, help, I'm done. Explain the SpaceUK situation, but easy to understand. Okay, so SpaceUK used a bot on all of his completions, dating back to, like, Wasseretta. So, like, basically his entire career. And the specifics of why he was hacking and how he got caught are not necessarily, they're not that important. If you want it to be easy to understand, I'll just not mention it, but there's other stuff you can watch about it. The thing about it is that originally Paco, who verified Silent Clubstep, she found some inconsistencies in his more recent completions after he beat the top 75, because there was a point where he beat the entire top 75 hardest levels in the game. So he confessed to hacking everything after the top 75, but then after people did more investigation onto his older stuff like Slaughterhouse, they found out he had actually hacked everything. So he went from thinking he hacked nothing to he hacked the recent stuff and that he apologized for it and that he felt bad about it, to finding out he hacked everything and that his original confession was a cover-up so that people wouldn't find out that he did hack everything and would just think that he hacked the more recent stuff. If that makes sense. Yes, Paco's a she. I think Paco's a she, right? Pinned comment in the Silent Clubstep verification says trans rights like she, her, by the way, or something like that. Unless there's been a development like after that, if there's like a detransitioning or something. Because if that's the case, then that's my bad for not knowing that. But yeah, I feel really bad for Paco in this whole situation as well, because imagine verifying one of the most insufferable to play levels ever, Silent Clubstep, finally pulling it off, and then having it be ripped away from the top 1 spot by just general demon list issues, and because SpaceUK is a dick. Like, imagine that, and then also getting hate for being trans at the same time, even though you just pulled off like one of the greatest achievements, or at the time the hardest achievement yet in the community, except maybe VSC, but that's debatable. So yeah, I feel really bad for her at that point. I mean, it's interesting because, like, I'm saying, like, thank God for Paco these days, because, you know, she literally is the one who figured out SpaceUK was hacking kind of on a whim. But I also still don't. I'm also still like a little bit salty about her like weird tweets and statements on like men's mental health for some reason. It's like, oh, she made like some joke, like it wasn't okay. It was like one of those things that's like framed as a joke, but you kind of realize it's not a joke, about how like men don't have mental health issues or something. And I was like, okay, I guess I'll just disappear or something. Like that was really annoying. But that's like the only thing I really have a problem with Baco. I think other than that, they seem to be pretty chill. I don't know much about the whole how they handled the aftermath of that, but I thought that was fucked up. Like, to just be like, oh yeah, men's mental health is like not a problem. I'm like, okay, I guess I'll just I guess I'll just be happy. But yeah. I should have announced this live on Discord. It's kind of too late now. If you guys want to, you can go into general or something, but I'm not too pressed about it. What's up with the demon list? I don't know. We might see some more changes. Like, Slaughterhouse might get moved even, like, I would say there's a, like, the lowest I think it'll end up going is below Kiyuki and Abyss of Darkness. I don't think it's, I think there's enough victors who have said Scoop and Circles is easier, to the point where Slaughterhouse will still be above that. But, we'll see. Chris closes stream because of me. Oh my god, that's worrying, because now I'm... Please don't do the same thing. I'll stop talking before I get political. Hold on, let me scroll up. What did you say before that? What warned you to say that? I don't see any messages. I don't know. I'm assuming you guys are talking about Paco and like transphobia and stuff. In case it wasn't clear, I do support trans people. It's like a pretty easy no-brainer for me. But yeah, I'm not gonna... I hate that stuff like that is considered political. I hate that. It's so annoying. Like, if I... Like, it literally... I can literally just say, hey, I don't hate trans people. And, like, that's considered a political statement. I don't like that. That's so annoying. Because generally I don't like talking about politics. It's just frustrating, and like in a lot of cases it just feels kind of pointless. That being said, it's good to be at least somewhat politically aware, because while politics is dumb, it is very important. Like, just saying, oh, I'm completely politically neutral is like, and with like over like a giga chat edit is not helpful to anyone. You're just being ignorant. It's good to be some, you don't have to be like a debate bro, but just like do a tiny bit of research. It's not that big of a deal. Well, I didn't know Wavix streams. I don't stream as much now because school has been on my ass, and mental health problems and IRL stuff have been on my ass, so I've been able to stream as much. But yeah, I'll probably stream more this summer. We'll see. Imagine being a good person was considered political. Exactly. Actually, Space's hardest was Kinos. You technically are not playing better than him. See, that's the thing. I don't think he beat Kinos legitimately. If he... Scary, if you're still in chat, maybe you can let me know, because I think you were originally the person who said it. I think Space was confirmed to have not completed Wasu legitimately. So I'm 90%... Like, that would mean he definitely hasn't completed Kinos legitimately. Because he said... What was it? Like, he beat it once, footage got corrupted, so he botted it for the second time, but he still beat it correctly the first time, or something like that. Which is complete bullshit, by the way. I don't believe that for a second, because again, he literally emotionally manipulated an entire fucking community for 3 years. But yeah. Imagine if Space's hardest is still windy. I wouldn't be surprised. I think if anyone still has the footage, we should look at his layout completion and see how far back it truly goes. Because didn't he say that, like, he did a run of the Golden legitimately? Even after everything. After he got fully exposed, he said, oh yeah, I like did 96 on the Golden or something legitimately. And then, wasn't that also proven false? Like, I'm sorry, he's just a pathological liar. I don't believe a word out of his mouth anymore, at all. Wavix greater than SpaceUK. That's just base. That is just objective fact. I haven't emotionally manipulated a whole community for 3 years, so I'm just objectively better. Get on my level. Every person in this chat, well, most likely every person in this chat is like better than SpaceUK as a person. Wavix's chat walks into a bar because it was set so incredibly low. That's a death. That is a death. That is quite... I hate that shit part. I hate this entire level. I don't like this. I'm giving this enjoyment like a 2 out of 10 because I hate this level. It's unbalanced. It's not fun. Why did I decide to go after this? Why did I decide to go for Bloodbath? Why did I do this to myself? Cry emoji. Turns out Wavix is SpaceUK when he's not hacking. That'd be funny. Well, let me just, real quick, just, I can't react because I'm gonna cough so much. Yeah, fuck you. I am literally SpaceUK. I feel like looking, like, hindsight's 20/20, but man, his reactions were so fake. Everyone just genuinely thought he was a Giga Chad, but no. I love it when I see an entire chat flooded with hate comments to one guy. I mean, to be fair, the one guy did emotionally manipulate everyone for like 3 years. I enjoy back and see you instant complete Bloodbath, what the fuck? Yeah, I toggled spaceuk.exe. Indeed. Not based cheat, bro. It's kind of weird how all his levels suddenly stopped being excited. Wait, hold on. It's kind of funny. He always suddenly stopped being excited when he beat levels. Weird. Yeah. I beat Kayuki, let's go. I know. Okay, to be fair, Nswish literally said I beat the golden, let's go. Like, I just think SpaceUK was, like, trying to be a better, a quote-unquote better version of Nswish. But, yeah, I don't know. It's fucking sad. Hooray, I verified Slaughterhouse, yeah. I mean, he is British, so he might say hip hip hooray. Isn't that like the official chant when the new king got sworn in? Wasn't that literally the chant? Hip hip hooray. Sorry. It's kind of funny to me. Can we get an L in the chat for SpaceUK? L. Indeed. L spam. I verified Slaughterhouse. God save the queen. See, I probably should. I really want to include that in a video somehow, but I probably shouldn't.
Oh, I'm gay now. Huh.
There's the Can we get a W for doggy? Oh, absolutely! W for doggy! Everyone! W for doggy. Wavix, what's your hardest
I
cataclysm?
wonder what this does.
Oh, another one?
Oh, I'm gay now. Huh.
Say my name, Darius, roll the R. Oh, you did this in Doggy's chat last night, didn't you? I was there. I was watching his stream. You sneaky little... Okay. I can't roll my R's. So... Fuck. Nah, it's not working. Okay, sorry. I tried. Darius. I tried. I can't roll my R's, I'm sorry. I don't know. At least I gave it a shot. I don't think he even tried. But then again, I just embarrassed myself on stream, so like, whatever. Pros and cons, you know? Wee. Yeah. I think what's interesting is SpaceUK never... I don't think he ever beat Bloodbath. That was the wackiest way I've ever done that ship. That was so weird. That was gay flying. That was not straight flying. Holy shit. Okay, sick. No! I hate that. I hate that timing. Oh my god. New skill unlocked, gay flying. Wavix house when? I don't know. I don't even know, dude. Quack. I know, I almost got to Quack. That would have been awesome. But yeah. What the fuck, Wavix? Only 11.1 sub now? 11.1k, yeah. I got a pretty decent sub boost from the SpaceUK stuff. Which I'm very grateful for, by the way. If you sub from the recent SpaceUK stuff, thank you. Am I weirder for dying to Vermilion's part ball over and over again? Oh my god, there's an ant on my desk. No, you're not. Ugh, why? I literally... Why? Why are you guys still here? I took the trash can and I dumped it out, like, into the trash bin, like, all the way downstairs. Go to the fucking garage. Literally leave. Sorry, I'm talking to the ants. Just ignore them. Ignore me. The ant was SpaceUK. Don't say... Yeah, I did. Yeah, I just, like, completely smashed the ant. Wait, no. Oh my god. That was a blunder on my part. Demise of Ant-UK, exactly. Wavix reveals the countless amount of dead ants on his desk and in the garage. Well, I would like the ants to just go to the garage, because, like, there's literally trash there. And, like, no one cares if there's ants in the garage, but there's ants in my room right now, bro. There's nothing here. I removed all the food. Literally leave. There is nothing for you here. It would be mutually beneficial if you just did not stay here. Just go. Just leave. Just stop. Come on. Like, I murdered a whole bunch of you because there was a bunch of you in the trash can, and now they're, like, sealed in a trash bag in the garage. Like, just go over there and rescue them, or do something. Just leave. There is nothing for you here. There is no happiness, there is no prosperity, there is no food. No, the ants just want to see you beat Bloodbath. Oh, that's funny. Do you think there are any other top players who cheat? Okay, so I've said this in a community post and in one of my latest videos. I think that Zoink and Curse should be investigated along with pretty much every top player. I'm only saying that because I think it's 100% worth a shot. It's worth trying. It's worth an investigation. The only reason I'm pointing out Zoink and Curse is because they have made progress a lot faster than a lot of other people, and they don't have face cam. So they're not... Well, I mean, Curse has had some face cam before, but also there's a Silent Clubstep incident. But then again, I feel like the Silent Clubstep incident, wouldn't that prove that he's a little bit more legit if that's the type of hacking that he accidentally did? But then again, that was shady in and of itself, so maybe he is hacking, but not as much on a great scale. I don't know. I'm not accusing anyone of hacking. My assumption is that everyone currently is probably legit, because just the sheer statistical probability of if it is so low. But at the same time, the reason why SpaceUK... Nice, thanks for the done. I'll read that in a second. The reason why SpaceUK got away with it for so long is because we just assumed that he was legit. Or at least that's kind of what it feels like. I definitely think that there should at least be investigation into all of our top players currently, because it's at least worth a shot. At the very least, it's at least worth looking over, because the risk is so high. Well, it's like, the risk is low, but the potential risk is so bad that you need to go over it. That's kind of like how I would say. When the ants speak English, I can't react right now, or else I'm gonna cough. Fuck you. We need to search for 64 pixels. Exactly. Seems like the hacking SpaceUK used was very simple, so if any top player put in any more effort, they could easily hide their hacking. Yeah. I don't think it's likely that we have another hacker in our current ranks of top players, but it's not impossible. It's nowhere near impossible. Like, it's definitely worth an investigation, at least. Like, I know it's a pain in the ass for the Demon List to go through that, but, like, imagine how much worse it would be if, like, one of them was hacking and just got away with it for several more years. Like, it would suck. Yeah, Cyclic just pre-recorded streams. It's possible. See, what I would assume would be kind of like that is maybe someone would do that, but they do the commentary live. So it's like they're interacting with chat. So, oh, then it must be live. But all the other stuff is like pre-recorded, like the clicks and the whatever. But yeah, I would say the only... Because I realize how funny this is like, I'm literally saying this while on stream, playing a hard level. But then again, I feel like if I was hacking, I wouldn't be hacking Bloodbath. I'd probably be trying to hack something harder. On the iceberg I made, not the no-op one, but the one I actually made. The bottom tier point was a theory that every top one was hacked, saying that it was possible, so I hope that isn't true. See, that's the thing, is the number of people who would have to be hackers would just be, like, ridiculous. But, yeah, yet SpaceUK did. That's the counter-argument. It's like, it seemed so low probability before with SpaceUK, but it actually, like, he was hacking. I don't know. I kind of just feel like I'm, like, welcoming the entire community into trust issues. Welcome to trust issues. You will never leave this place. I am your host, Wavix. You can't trust me. Well, actually, you can. Trust me. Just trust me, bro. People who remember when Demon Park was #1. The funny thing is, Demon Park might have actually been hacked, because I don't think that... Is there... Was Demon Park hacked? I mean, I don't know if there was proof for or against it, so that's interesting. Bro! Man, I'm just not playing well today. Maybe I'll see if I can stream tomorrow and get some decent progress on it. Okay, that being said, it's AP testing season. I gotta, like, grind out some studying to do as well. Silent Clipstep was obviously hacked lol. Okay, why do you say that, though? Because we don't really... Demon Park... I mean, to be fair, I don't think Paco had... I don't think she had actually, like... I don't think she was streaming, but she has raw footage. So if we just look over it really carefully, then it should be fine. I got hit by a car 3 weeks ago. Now the left side of my body is broken. I'm typing this with my right hand. What do you gotta say about that? What? I mean, hope you're doing okay, I guess. That's out of left field, dude. That's what you said to Doggy? Why? Why would you say that? If Silent Clipstep got hacked and Paco stole it from Vision, oh yeah, that would suck. That was a joke. See, that's the thing. I wasn't sure if you were being serious, but I didn't want to take the risk because if you were and I assumed it was a joke, I'd feel like a really horrible person. Like I'd literally just feel so bad. Because they'd be like, oh hi, that's funny, and then like you're like, I'm actually in a hospital bed. You like DM me on Discord with a picture of you in a hospital bed, and I feel like shit. Sub conclusion. Die 3 times without dying to prove this is legit? What do you mean? Die 3 times without dying? What do you, like that? Like you want me to die 3 times as in like purposely die 3 times so that I can't prepare? I hope Carl Jobs makes a video on that. Yeah, that'd be awesome. Schrodinger's death, yeah. Yeah, that's why, see, that's the thing. I'm always going to stream every Extreme Demon that I beat. Because I do not... Well, first off, accusations are just not fun to deal with, but also I understand why people would give me accusations if I didn't have raw footage that is quite literally an entire stream. If you want me to provide stream and raw footage that's like recorded at the same time, that's not going to work because I literally do not have the storage for that. But, like, I probably won't ever have a record on the list. I feel like by the time I got around to Yatagrasu, it wouldn't be on the list anymore. And unless we have anything... Unless anything is on the list that I actually feel like beating that's, like, really cool to me, I'm probably not going to end up doing it. It's just... The list is just so much hard. It's, like, so much harder now. All the stuff on there is just so much harder. Carb jokes after SpaceUK get exposed. Babe, we're eating good tonight. Oh my god. What Extreme Demon do you recommend as first? I would say, okay, so there's a few extremes that people generally go for. Accu and Cataclysm are some of the most common. I would say do some practice on a bunch of entry extremes like Allegiance, Cataclysm, Accu, and figure out which one you like playing the most. So that way, you can try to find one that you'll enjoy playing so you'll be able to like persevere with it better. And then if you don't like it, well, at least you kind of know the way of the land with the other ones. So you can switch. Do not complete a first Extreme Demon that like you hate playing. Because it's just not going to be fun. It's going to feel like shit. And it'll demotivate you in the future. And then, after you beat your first Extreme, don't go for Bloodbath. That's what I'm doing, don't do it. Cautionary tale. Bro, so far I've beat 2 demons while watching this. Nice. Someone did a jump from Deadlock to Bloodbath. What am I going to do about that? I mean, it's possible. Like, doing crazy jumps like that is not impossible. Like, it's legit. I think it's legitimately happened. It's just so much harder to pull off, and I don't find it enjoyable, so I don't do that. Like, I've done one from 9 Circles to Cataclysm, which is, like, not horrible. But it's... Would it have been more fun if I had... Would Cataclysm have been more fun if I was more accustomed to that difficulty? Absolutely. Bro. Sunset Sandstorm is a listy, man. That's cool. I don't know. I would honestly... I might... Like, if I had the skill, I'd probably go for Sunset Sandstorm, because I've heard it's fun. Ellipsism is a really cool extended list, but will Ellipsism even still be there once I get to the skill range that it's required to beat something on the extended list? Like... Like, I want to beat Yatagrasu, but by the time I actually beat it, I don't think it's going to be on the extended list anymore. I think it's going to be Legacy. And since Yata is my end goal, I don't really see myself ever progressing past that. But I think I could. Like, if I beat Yatagrasu, and I would be satisfied with my skill, but I wouldn't be completely closed off to the idea of beating something harder. I just wouldn't feel a drive to do any more than that. Just go for Yada after Bloodbath. I don't think that's a good idea. That's a jump. That's a huge jump. I'd have to do at least one extreme beam in between those two. I would not go straight for Yada after that. Like, I've played Yada a bit, and I do not think I can do it currently. Like, no. How do you casually talk at Michigan's part? I don't know. It's probably really irresponsible of me to do that. It's probably why I'm not making very good progress today. I just like interacting with chat. It's like my weakness, because I'll like interact with chat mid-run like a dumbass and then just die. Bro, I hate Michigan's part. Oh my god. Okay. Bro, I sound so fucking weird if I just like talk breathing in. I wonder who made the thumbnail. It's kind of cool. Thank you. Is this your first extreme? No, it's my second. It's my second extreme after Kata. Shardscapes is horrible to play. That's... I don't know. I've never played it. I don't think it's for me though. It just seems like it's really cool as a level, but I don't think I would like it. Do you like Mexican food? Yeah. I actually think that authentic like Mexican tacos and shit are like actually better than like Tex-Mex stuff. I don't know, I just like it more. I think corn tortillas are better. Like, it tastes better, but I would prefer to have it like double layered. Cause it's like corn tortillas are better than flour tortillas in like taste, but they don't hold together as well, so I would double layer it. Flour tortillas are best. I don't like you. Just messing with you. But yeah. Bloodbath Mishi is harder than Bloodbath... Wait. Bloodbath Mishi is harder than BI Mishi? Wait, what's... You a sushi guy? I love sushi. Sushi's awesome. I'm a fan of actual sushi too, not just the maki rolls. Okay, you know what's like some really like okay, I mean sushi's Japanese, but you know some like really good at like fucking awesome Asian food? Dim sum. Dim sum is really good. It's like I think it's Chinese, I think. It's Chinese. But correct me if I'm wrong, I'm like 90% sure it's Chinese. But like it's like, basically, you just order everything, and it's, like, all really small portions. Like, it's just, like, a few dumplings or, like, a few bao or something. Or, like, sometimes there's, like, egg tarts and stuff. Most dim sum places will have the same dishes as well. So, you go to a dim sum place, you're probably going to end up getting, like, the same general set of dishes. Spring rolls, too. Spring rolls, egg rolls. And then, if you're, like, the most American person ever... you can go off of their alternative menu that most dim sum places will have and just get fried rice like a loser. But a lot of their stuff there is so good. Like I think from like dim sum is awesome like every time. Like if my parents are ever like, "Oh, what do you want for dinner?" and they're like actually willing to like go out and like for like a special night of dinner, I'm always gonna like ask for dim sum because dim sum is fucking awesome. I went to a dim sum restaurant for my birthday last year and it's fire. Dude, it's actually so awesome. Of course I've had pot stickers. Pot stickers are awesome. It's like peak existence. It's really cool. And you get like a variety of stuff too, and it's like they got the spinning table in the middle. It's so cool. I'll like end up overeating every time I go for dim sum. Like I'll like almost throw up every time because I'm just like eating way too much. Goes at 33. It's literally on the screen. What did I just do? That was gay fly. I did the gay fly again. That was not straight flying. Oh my goodness. Let me just practice a bit of straight fly for a sec. Okay, that's decent, I guess. Maybe I should practice for Mishi, because I keep dying at Mishi. It's really annoying. I am indeed a gay flyer. Do you have 240 Hz or bypass? I have bypass. My native refresh rate is just 144. The reason I don't play on 360 is I can't always hold that refresh rate so well. And also I want to save it for when I whenever I beat Yatagrasu, that's like one of the only things I'll ever beat on 360. Especially since 2.2 will lock everything back to 240 as well, so I don't want to get too used to 360. Play Pinewood to become best straight flyer? Maybe. You straight fly like a 60 Hz player? Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I was a 60 Hz player for the longest time until like the past year. I'm just really not good at straight flying. You know why? Because I'm gay. That's the real reason. Someone is doing Oblivion on the mobile? Of course they are. Jesus Christ. Oh my god, I am straight flying like someone with 60 Hz. Okay. To distract myself from that, we're gonna go play for Michigan, which is like gonna be 10 times worse, but whatever. No! Favorite music genre? I don't know if I have a favorite music genre, because, like, I just like, there's just a bunch of songs that I enjoy from different artists. Like, usually I would rather categorize my music taste by artist than by genre, because most of the artists I listen to kind of will end up dipping into multiple genres. Like, and there's also just the fact that everything that's popular is technically considered pop, right? So then there's stuff that's like hip-hop that's also considered pop because it's really popular, right? Or at least it should be. And then there's weird stuff with like how there's like some songs that are styled like a pop song, but they aren't popular enough to be considered pop songs. So then what do you call that? I actually think music genres are categorized horribly, but I guess generally I'd say like hip hop's pretty good, but like I don't listen to like as much of like the very very mainstream stuff. Like I don't really listen to like Drake or Kanye, which are like kind of who you think of with hip hop. I mean, obviously, I have friends who have been like, oh, you should get into Kanye's music because it's like really good. separate art from artist, and I'd be like, I don't know about that one, quack. Because I'm like, I mean, hey, if I've been lucky enough to not start liking Kanye's music so far, I'll just conveniently never get around to it, and then boom, I can not feel any conflict about anything. Are you streaming tomorrow? Most likely. Did you see Chris' reaction to seeing Abyss of Darkness at number 6? I have not. If you want to, you can DM me or something on Discord about it, like with the clip or something, because I'm kind of interested to see that. I'm with Cursed, by the way. I 100% think like Abyss of Darkness is underrated on the list. That being said, Cursed did verify it, so like there's a bit of verifier bias there, but like Trick said the same thing. If anything, I think Trick has proven he's like the least biased top player. Quack. Because like of course Zoink is gonna say Acheron is the hardest because he verified it. Verifier bias should be taken into account in my opinion. I used to use SpaceUK as a prime example of that, but turns out that was just because he wants attention bias. That was the dumbest flying I've ever done ever. Okay, we're gonna go play from 0. I'm botting all 5 Exasperation sequels and AX20. Do we have any proof that Zoink isn't a cheater? Well, we just haven't found any proof that he is a cheater. If he is cheating, I would assume that he would be using an extremely elaborate hacking method. I don't necessarily think he is, though. His progression in terms of skill has been a lot less ridiculous than Space. The only like completely red flag I would say is that he doesn't take the game seriously. Like his thumbnails and stuff. Doesn't everyone who beat Acheron think it's top 1? Yeah. I think it's undisputably top 1 currently. But I think the most disputed area here. You know what? Fuck it. I'm screen sharing the demon list. I need a break from Bloodbath anyway. Here, that's it. Oh, ant! Oh my, the ant is on my arm this time. Fuck you. No. Get off me. Ow. It actually kind of hurt. Okay. Let's get some background music going so this doesn't completely bore you guys to death. Okay. Sorry, but "Don't Get Wet" is the weirdest thing I've ever heard or seen in text in a channel trash level. Are you kidding me? Wait, what do you mean muted? Wait. Are you... Oh, wait. Oh, the scene with the fucking full screen doesn't have my mic. Once... Okay. That's so annoying. That's so goofy. Okay. Okay, we're back. Okay, I was basically just saying that Acheron is, like, undeniably harder than, I think, at least again, my guess because I'm not a top player. I think it's undeniably harder than, oh my god, I did not mean to click on that. This clusterfuck. I think 3 through 8 is like almost the same difficulty. That's just all I was saying. Stay dry. I know. This is so... Okay, I honestly... This is the one part of the stream I'd actually be okay with you guys clipping and not me saying something stupid. This level. Which, by the way, huge shout out to Varium for, like, being the most dedicated person to the weirdest level ever. This is, like, one of the... I haven't made a video on it yet, because other stuff has just been more interesting and has come up better. I don't know if I ever will, because it... I don't know. Huge congrats to Varium for verifying this, by the way. Again, I hate the level, because this is weird, but obviously it's still an amazing achievement. I think it's cool. The gameplay is cool. I think the gameplay is cool, but I don't understand why the deco is just generic. Because it seems like it feels more like a legacy level, right? Like it's supposed to be, oh, pre-1.9 type stuff. But then the deco isn't pre-1.9. So then, okay, so then I guess you should just make more modern, like, cool style deco. That's, like, more elaborate, you know, like, up to date to today's standards. Oh, you're just gonna do a weird meta version of, like, old decoration? Oh, well then hopefully it'll just look good, like Acheron. I don't think this looks good. I think this is just generic glow. I don't like it. But that in and of itself wouldn't make me absolutely hate the level. This weird... Okay, is this meant to be a joke level? Or is this meant to be a serious level? I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't get it. I don't understand why that is. Because, like... This would be funny if this was meant to, like, make fun of current impossible levels. But I'm pretty sure this is supposed to be taken seriously. So, I don't know, like, I don't know. I don't know, I'll leave a GD comment, why not? But yeah, like, again, congrats to Varium for verifying this, because this, I need to fucking subscribe. Because obviously this is an amazing achievement. Also, Varium is one of the people who did get cheated by SpaceUK, so again, shout out to them. But, it's just such a weird level to me. I don't know if I despise it, but it's just... It's just like taking it... To me, it feels like it's just like taking up more space on the list, and it's like not interesting in any way. Hold on, I gotta reopen Geometry Dash because it just crashed. But yeah. Fake fan SMH. Exactly. It's like Sari Neverclear. Yeah, but like I don't... But even Sari Neverclear is completely... Like, it's clear that it's a joke level. I don't know if Minus Dry is a joke level. I don't know. It seems a bit ridiculous. Bro. Oh, there's an ant crawling on my arm, and I want to actually do this run. Oh my god, this is so uncomfortable. Fucking, oh, that was so weird. I do not like that. Oh, that feels so weird. What happened to Banshee? I have no idea. I think Varium might end up verifying that, which would be cool. I don't know. What's harder than your opinion? In your opinion, Cataclysm or Accu? I think Cataclysm is personally harder for me, but I feel like it's somewhat interchangeable. Can I open a can of soda without getting overrun by insects? Plot says the ant was actually going to control your arm to beat Bloodbath. Ah. That'd be funny. First Ant Victor. For real, no cap. Tell me how many attempts right now, I swear to God. It's in the description, bro. Chill. Calm down. Soda is bad for you. It's just a Sprite. Don't worry. What's harder by looks? Orochi or Adrammelech? I think Adrammelech is harder. I think Orochi's a better level, though. And I don't think Adrammelech will actually ever get verified. If it does, it'll be, like, so far into the future that Orochi will have already been out by then. For quite some time. And that's saying something, because that level is so far off in the future, it feels like. Bro. Yeah, Orochi does exist. I feel like we're gonna get... I feel like things have been going on behind the scenes, though. I feel like we're gonna end up getting, like, a preview before the end of the year. That being said, the verification is still gonna take forever. It'd be cool if Nob did it, but there's no way he would. How tall, Wavix? I'm 5'10". There's no... I don't think I'm gonna grow any taller. It's fine. I'm not 6 foot, so girls probably don't want to date me. It's fine. I'll just date men. I did see Riot's new vid. I don't have any concrete opinions on it yet, because we haven't seen the level, but I hope it's XL. Because its name is the name is Eternal. I think it should be a longer level. I think it'd be cool. Are you a white guy? I'm half white, half Asian. So I'm like biracial. I'm not a furry. I'm actually not a furry. I don't understand where that sentiment came from, but I'm not a furry. You can tell because my profile picture has a severe lack of furriness. Quack. Bro, of course it's the dumbest death in the entire game. Fucking Evasium's part. Oh my god. Oh, you're back. Not high scary. Half normal, half Asian. Fuck you. Fuck you and your unseasoned chicken. My favorite kind of rice? I don't know. There's some, like, really, good Mediterranean rice that I like. I don't know. Rice is just generally good. I like all rices. Like, rice just goes really well with everything. Good Spanish rice is really good, but bad Spanish rice is really bad. Yeah. Because I've like rice is just in so many cuisines across the entire globe. It's like actually kind of cool. It's just super versatile. Like I go as far as to say that it's like maybe I don't know. It's probably not. It depends on what you would consider bread, but there's an argument to be made that rice is better than bread. I would say no because there's a lot of things that you can consider as variants of bread. So. Do you have a GD Wiki page? I think I do. Here, let me check. Let me Google. Well, do you mean GD Wiki page is like I know I have a Wikitubia page, but I think it's just auto-generated. Because it says status inactive, so like screw you. Wait, Geometry. Oh, there's a Geometry Dash fan wiki. Here, I'll switch so you guys can see real quick. Okay. Here's wolves. Maybe I do. How do I set? Hold on. Is there one on Wavix? I don't think so. There is no Wavix. We need to get on this now. I don't know. I mean, I have in posts maybe. Yeah. So there's a mention of me on here, but yeah, I have a Wikitubia page though. Just needs more information on this page. Can you please help out? Wait. Wavix is male. Wait. I just got the dumbest idea ever. This is... Let's see. Is Wikitubia... Fuck! Okay, never mind. Guess we'll never know if I guess we'll never know if Wikitubia is transphobic. No, don't, please don't crash. Oh my god, are you kidding me? It's not a Wavix stream if the game doesn't crash like twice. Bruh. All right. Hello. I don't know if AOD is the worst top 20. Like, people rip on it so hard. I don't think it's... I think it's really bad, but people treat it like it's the worst level to ever exist when, like, Boy of the Cones exists. And, like, every level he's ever made is, like, probably worse. Bro, oh my god, that was fucking blue ball. Scoop and Circles is worse in your opinion? Yeah, I could see that. Viewer count is dropping? Yeah. Generally, like, with streams, it, like, kind of reaches a high for the first hour or so and just peters out from there. Besides, I am getting kind of tired because my... throat feels a bit scratchy, and I have to eat dinner soon. I'm surprised my parents haven't called me down yet. This is out of the ordinary. But this is still, like, a lot more people than I usually get on my streams. Like, usually I get, like, 30 or 40 people watching. It's not hundreds. So, hey, thanks for subscribing. Throat feels scratchy, SpaceUK reference. If I beat the level right now. But yeah, I'll probably stream tomorrow. I don't think I have anything going on IRL tomorrow. It just kind of depends on like my mental state. We'll see, because I do really want to grind out this level. The problem is that I have finals basically for the next few weeks. It's gonna be difficult for me to... Yeah? Dinner? Okay, I'll be down in a bit. I'm still streaming. Yeah, I will be down in a second. Thank you. Fine. Oh my god. How did I not die during that entire conversation, and then as soon as he left, I just perished? I love small duty YouTubers because they answer my questions. Dude, I honestly... That's like... Just... part of, I just love streaming because of that. Because it's like live interaction with my viewer base. You should use the SP to play X Mr. Beast rap battle. Maybe I should, but I feel like it'd get annoying. Yeah, here, I'll do 5 more attempts. How about that? And then I'll explain a bit of the situation on my channel for a second, like streaming and whatever. Can't wait to like go to see my Discord server and it's like a bunch of pings. It's like Wavix saying something gay clip. Or we'll see if I'm on Twitter at all. If I'm trending on Twitter, that'd be funny. I really hope not, though. I actually really hate Twitter drama. Can't wait. Wavix making fun of us on stream just shows how immature he is. Alarm emoji. Skull emoji. Hashtag Wavix is over party. Alright. That's enough Bloodbath for an entire month. I mean, I'll still play it tomorrow and stuff, but that... Man, I hate this level. Okay, hopefully I'll be playing better tomorrow, but my plan is to stream tomorrow. Wait, hold on one second. Let me... Okay, I have to go and real quick just add the mic to stream ending. Okay, I think the mic's just been, like, kind of completely destroyed on, like, most of the scenes I have. That's annoying. Okay, anyways, what I was saying is, I will stream tomorrow. I will try to upload Sunday. There's the 10K Q&A that I haven't done yet that I really want to do. So it might be that. I might also make maybe a video on the future of the Demon List. Predictions. Maybe. I don't want to make another SpaceUK video right now. I do want to do one that's like, what if SpaceUK didn't hack? And it's like, basically like SpaceUK just quits the game or whatever before he starts hacking. Like, how would that work? But I would probably want to take time to like actually see and maybe... maybe contact Ice Cave and Doggy. Like, what was the verification process like? You know, stuff like that. With Slaughterhouse to see what's going on. Demon List is not ruined. Saying the Demon List is ruined is a stupid argument because the Demon List is still functional. But saying the top 20 sucks is completely valid. So you can say the Demon List, the levels on the Demon List suck, but the Demon List itself is still functional. So. Alright. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.